A building that still stands, but a school that looks different.
Lincoln Avenue was bristling then because we had businesses on Lincoln Avenue, black businesses.
Lincoln High School is just a memory to some, but to a group that's become fewer and fewer, it's still alive.
Yeah, I'll be 88 in July, so I'm trying to get to 100.
James Anderson and George Flowers have been friends since they were teenagers, and today they're remembering that time.
Until it came out of Indianapolis, I think that's where he came from.
A look back on high school is nothing without talking football.
I remember some big hits because fullbacks got big hits. I like to forget them, and whatnot, really, because you're pushing against 2 or 3 linemen, and that's probably why my back is out of shape now.
James was a star on the team, and George, a younger classmate who looked up to him.
The teams would come from St. Louis or Paducah, or Cairo, Illinois, Nashville, to play us on Thanksgiving. And I think after '49, they stopped all of that because we played Mater Dei.
It's that game against Mater Dei that's etched in the city of Evansville's history. It was the first time a white school would agree to play the all-black public Lincoln High School.
And that was the first white school that we played in '49, and whatnot. So, and we played them out at Bossy Field, and that's the first time Lincoln had played out there.
A stage set for history. The first time Evansville's all-black school played on its premier stage, it came away with a victory.
We wanted to win. We practiced harder that week before.
The first integrated game was the end of a long road for Lincoln, one that included a lot of actual travel.
East St. Louis, that school was named Lincoln like ours, but I think they got some older fellas to come down when they played us because they were big, big, big.
With no white schools in town willing to play, Lincoln spent most away games on the road in other towns that were segregated in the 1940s.
We didn't have no motels or hotels we could go to, and the families of the students would come and pick who they would let stay with them.
At school, on the road, and at their home movie theater, life was segregated for George and James.
And the whites would sit downstairs in the cushion seats, and we sat upstairs on wooden benches.
Yeah.
You sat on the ridge on the back with your feet in the seat,
right?
Because you had to be able to see over the top of the people that were sitting in front of you. But this is the way it was.
Not all memories of the way things were come with a smile.
To get shoes and things for us, you would have to measure our feet at home, take a string. We couldn't put our feet in shoes.
Couldn't try them on.
Couldn't try them on.
The memories of being seen as second class in their hometown can bring pain and questions that still don't have good answers.
I'm a human being. Why am I being denied this? I've worked hard, I had to take and I've stayed clean, I've not broken the law. Here I am, and I'm still treated as a second-class citizen. Why? Because of this? That doesn't make sense.
As two old friends look back, once again, they find their feet on the turf of Lincoln's football field for examples of proof they were equal.
I've been to the field and actually lined themselves around. That was mostly white fans that would sit in those cars because we were always in the stands and whatnot. And it was the Lions Club that was the biggie because they would in fact display a banner when they came in. They supported Lincoln football.
A time and a school that may not exist for kids today, but Lincoln High is very much alive in this room.
As far as growing up, man, we enjoyed us right there in our community. I mean, you didn't have no more than I did because I had big fun like you had big fun. Only it was just a difference the way we did it.